Oh yeah, another upstairs video today, because I've just woken up and I've just seen a video that I think I just want to comment on, and also I want to tell you about something that's going on at the minute on the other side of Leicester. Now obviously my videos these days are very much about the Unstoppable March of Islam, because just round the corner from me, they are turning our local pub into a mosque. And I and a lot of people, a lot of us on this estate are scared. At the minute, there are numerous reports. I saw one yesterday, Lancashire, I think it was, this big old fucking fancy mosque, and somebody had been stabbed in unrest in front of that. Like, mosques become a point that people fixate their anger on when they're pissed off at being mistreated. And they say it themselves. I've watched so many videos, and I wish I could just implant this in people's minds so that everybody knew. But unfortunately, we're being told don't even look at what they're doing because that makes you racist. So we're fucked at this point in time, and we're drowning. And these kickoffs, these fucking demonstrations are gonna happen on my doorstep, next to a primary school, over the road from a park, next door to the co-op where all our elderly, the only place our elderly can shop. That place, against our will, 3 times as many objections as endorsements, 3 times as many people, and we had a couple of weeks to galvanise and do that in. Nobody wants it here except for the council and the police, and the council and the police are telling us to shut the fuck up. Now, if we get that mosque, the next time people are pissed off by Islam, because it will fucking happen, because they are taught, they pray 5 times a day to a deity that's telling them to take over the fucking world, and that we are lesser people, right? You can't make that all right by most Muslim people being lovely. You cannot just scooch over the bad guys, the imams and the whatever, the high up men in Islam. You cannot scooch over what they're doing by the rest of them being good. Do you know what I mean? That's the excuse of like anybody who comes over here. We, England, we invade people. We bomb people. We bombed Afghanistan. We bombed Iraq for fuck all, because nobody did us at 9/11. We waged a hostile invasion on Afghanistan. And now those people that we launched the hostile invasion on, trusting 25,000 Afghans to come and stay in our country at our expense, at our taxpayers' expense, while we're going through a cost of living crisis, and it's like, oh no, because they work with us. What do you think they say about you behind closed doors? England's a fucking joke on the world stage, and you know it. Keir Starmer, mate, come on. Gimpy McFucking Doodle, the bloke, Tute Queer. The guy looks gayer than fucking, who's gay? Julian Clary. Do you know what I mean? You look at him, you're like, that bloke bums little kids. That guy's into rent boys. You can just fucking tell. Because, and I'm sorry to stereotype again, that's what most high up MPs fucking do. Because that's how you get to be a high up MP, by being in that club. And that is certainly how you get to be a fucking sir. Can I just point out that Sir Peter Soulsby is a sir as well. He runs Leicester into the ground. Leicester used to be livable, mate. Now it's a fucking dump. It's a dive. And if we point out that Leicester's gone to the dogs, you can't help but point out that white people are just fucking fleeing in huge numbers And you go uptown and you can't speak to anybody because nobody speaks fucking English. And that makes you look racist. Can't have that opinion. Can't say anything about the degradation. Can't fucking say out about the mosque. Literally, if that gets there, my estate, please, if anybody knows anybody that can fucking help us legally to stop that fucking happening, because all around the country you hear it again and again, mosque being attacked, mosque fucking being set on fire and shit like that. I don't want that. All I want to happen with this mosque is zero. That's all I want. Nothing. Absolutely zero to happen. Don't want fighting in the streets. Don't want fucking hatred. Don't want name calling. Talk about name calling. I have a friend. I'm not going to name her, obviously, but I hope she won't. I know she won't mind because she's really fucking shaken up. She went to the doctors the other day. She's disabled, right? She's got some troubles that stop her walking. This lady went to the doctors, right? The doctor's car park was full of Muslims, right? This is a very big Muslim thing. Everybody knows car parking, and that's what they're using with the fucking mosque. 26 parking spaces, 200 attendees. Got to tell you this. Sorry for that. Oh, by the way, disclaimers, these are just my thoughts and opinions, and also I swear. They said, in the planning meeting, they're all going to come on bikes. Don't worry. Do you know how many bike spaces they've got? 12. Even less than cars. They said in that planning meeting, and they're saying it since, like, don't worry about the parking next to a primary school, over the road from a playground, 26 spaces, 200 attendees. Oh, don't worry, they're all going to come on bikes. They've said in their fucking, I've got it. If anybody wants it, let me know. I will send you this government document where they have said, we've got 12 bike spaces, and if we need any more, we'll apply for them in the future. And the government has said to us, they'll all be coming on bikes. Lies. Just fucking lies to fulfill an agenda. Now, I don't know why. Well, I do. Civil war. They want civil war, and that's what we're coming down to. And this is where no, carry on. Yes. So my friend went to the doctors, right? Saw somebody, because I don't really research, but I do take in what goes past. I like a little bit of generation game. Cuddly toy. Fondue set. Such a child. Apparently only like 75% or something, when they get their parking tickets for wherever they go, they get parking tickets because they don't park properly when they go to their mosque, right? This is a thing that happens, that the council and the police know before we get that mosque. They know that, and they're like, no, they're all coming on bikes. They don't think they're coming on bikes, or they'd have given them fucking bike spaces, wouldn't they? Anyway, my friend went to the doctors. There's all these Muslims sat in the cars, eating, chatting, all this kind of thing. She said, can I get my car in, please? Because I need to go see the doctors. Ended up with about 10 Muslims, men and women, surrounding her. She's got this fucking flowery dress on that's down to her fucking ankles. They're calling her a fucking white whore for wearing a dress in public, dressing like a slut. She was dressed like fucking Felicity Kendall. Like, literally, I'm so sorry. I'm talking to the exes here, and I do apologise. Cuddly fucking. Not. Yeah, they all started on it. That girl was in bits. Well, she's my age. But she's frail. She's tiny. She is fucking... I'm 5'5". She's like fucking... she looks up to me, and she's frail. She's a tiny woman, a tiny disabled woman, and a group of 10 fucking Muslims are gathered round her, shouting at her, laughing at her, calling her a fucking whore, and calling her disgusting because she was wearing a dress that was slightly above her fucking ankles. This is the world that we're conscribing to. This is the world but she can't say that because she'd get done for it. Because you can't be racist against anybody but white people in this world. Anyways, right, I've heard today about this shield. And apparently, British men are taken to the streets to protect women and children. And I think, fucking get in there. I don't know much about it yet. I've literally just heard about it. Not literally just heard about it. I heard about it a couple of days ago, like in passing and whatever. And then I've seen a little video on Instagram this morning. So I got, oh God, oh, I wish I could remember it. I got, you know, the guy who sent me the dick collage. I'm not replying to him. But he sent me this fucking message this morning about something, you are a great part of life. Or like, it's meant to be a poem. 4 words, don't relate to each other, don't make any fucking sense. So I just went, that doesn't make any sense, #fail. So I did reply to that one. So I was on Instagram checking his little message out. He's still sending me fucking reels. Sent me a reel yesterday of like an Indian man and an Indian woman who get on a bed and the bed falls down. That is it. I do this so you don't have to, kids. Anyways, so I saw this little video of this man saying we're going out on the streets to protect women and children. Do you know what? We pay people to do that. At the government and the police, we pay them to do that. And you know what? The government and the police tell you to shut the fuck up if you have any concerns because it's racist. Some of these people are white. I saw a white Muslim the other day uptown. Andrew Tate is a Muslim. Like, just listen. I watched a brilliant video yesterday by Nux and All. I love, you know, the little blue cartoon guy. Little blue car. I'm sure he doesn't look like that in real life. And he played videos of Andrew Tate saying, like, literally, I don't want to fuck these women. Andrew Tate is totally a bender. I don't want to fuck these women. I fuck these women so they fall in love with me and go on to have sex so I can make money off them. Pimp. Like, no respect for women whatsoever fucking ever. Islam, let's get in. What they're all about. Do you know what I mean? Taught from a very young age. I've got another friend on Facebook, went to the park with I don't know whether her kid was a little girl or a little boy, little Muslim boy, Muslim woman, not interacting, not looking at him and whatever. Little boy just picked up a load of sand and threw it in this kid's face. Mum did nothing, just sat there and watched him do it. Because we're not the same as them. They're bred that. They are bred that we're lesser than them. That is fucking racism. Massive. Massive. They are massively racist. Anyways, right? I'm saying bring on this shield, but we're going to need them in the coming civil war. I'm so sorry. I can't placate anybody because I think that this has been planned for many years. And I think that 9/11 was right back at the beginning of it. You know, like, I think that everything that's happened over these years, for many years, has been leading to what they have planned coming. And I don't know why, or whether it's because I don't know. Anyways, let's have a little bit of a gossip. So I've got somebody on the street, Andrew Tate me, over the other end of Leicester, near Leicester city centre. And over the road, there's some trouble from our house. It's like sort of terraced house type thing. It's Tudor Road if anybody wants to go and have a nose, because apparently it's all about to fucking, well, it is all kicking off. Literally, the police are getting called out on the daily, right? It appears that in this house there's an elderly Somalian man and a load of younger men keep going around this place. And it all kicked off the other day. Like, for the last few nights, the police have been out. Somebody chucked a table because there was stuff out on the street, you know, like people were dumping their stuff out on the street. And somebody threw a table through this fucking window. And police came out. So my little spy was talking to this policeman. Now, this policeman, she spoke to another policeman the day after because they came back out. They had a dispersal order They basically banned everybody from coming there for 24 hours. Yeah, they were out the next day. Yeah, to say that we're kicking off again. Loads of people fighting. Knives were wielded. Now, the first policeman that she spoke to, she said to him, like, he told her that this was a migrant house, an immigrant house, right? Which is why there's a shitloads of Somalian men fighting in the street with fucking knives. They told her, and then the second policeman said that no, he don't think it is. He thinks it's just this one elderly Somalian guy, and all these people are going around to visit this guy. The first guy said, and I thought this was funny, so I had to share. The first guy said to her, like, oh yeah, it's an immigrant house. And she said, like, well, why ain't we been told this? And he said, well, the council wouldn't have told anybody because nobody around here is English. Make of that what you will. Actually, the next one, he said that he don't think it is and whatever, but it is a house of some interest that the police are well aware of because the police are called there every day. Remember me saying that immigrants don't just cost the rent and the money that we give them, the games that we give them to play, their clothes, the fucking life jackets, the prison sentences. It also costs the police work, and the police have too much to do because the government, knowing that we're on the brink of civil war, doesn't fucking do anything with the police, and the police that it does have are told, don't be frightened. You say anything about the colour of a person's skin and we're fucking off. You say anything about the safety of women and children and we're fucking off. We ain't here for that. We're here for parking. Safety of women and children, mate, not a police matter. Fuck off. Anyways, so yeah. So she's witnessing this for me, and I'm like, mate, you get me some fucking footage. I swear, if they do it, you get me fucking footage or I'm disowning you. This fucking thing is getting right on my tits. Just looked at myself. Don't like doing that. Not a good look. Anyways, she said that, like, because, like, there's a lot of foreign men hanging about this house. And she said that they had, I think, 3 girls with them. That, like, these men, she'd say, youngest 28, eldest in his 40s. And she said that these girls looked 13 to 15. 3 girls with all these older men in this house that the police know about. The police are aware of this house. She has spoken to a police officer about the age of the girls being taken into that house. And yesterday the police were out again, 5 o'clock in the fucking morning, because despite their dispersal order, despite them telling you you're not allowed to come back round this house, nobody's fucking listening. Not their fucking police, is it? Not their fucking laws. And they're taking white girls, 1 half-caste girl, but mainly white girls, teenage girls, no more than 15. This is the world that we're living in, and I'm sorry, but I will keep saying it. I'm like, nobody's listening to me at the minute. I get like 20 views. I know I'm being shadow banned. And but I shall put it down because the public deserves to know. And if anybody wants to know the kind of shit that's happening on the street, mate, literally, Leicester City Police, I will be here on the floor, on the ground, on the floor. I probably will be on the floor. I'll probably get a fatwa on me at some point in time if they move in there. Probably already have. Well, no, they don't know who I am at the minute. But once we start, like, proper monitoring, because when they get in that mosque, there will be trouble. There will be. It's next to a fucking, like, there will be so many kids run over. That's just the... I can't believe that that's the less thing, and they don't even care about that. The government and the police don't even care about that. And let's face it, and I'm going to say it again, because I'm never going to tire of saying this, because I'm not mentioning the fucking name. So she can't fucking sue me. Our local Labour ward councillor sat there, looked me in the face and said that there was no proof of grooming gangs. And I have it on video. So literally, I've got it on USB sticks now. So, because I can't, my computer ain't good enough, or my internet, I don't fucking know. I can't chop it down to anything more than 40 seconds. So I've managed to chop it down to her saying no proof. No proof. And whilst the little lackey next door is going, yes, well, we know, but she's saying, yeah, we know, while she's saying no proof. And she's like, yeah, but it's not going to happen there. Literally, we are fucked because of white English. White British are fucking over Britain because we're fucking pansies. So I say, bring on this shield. It's going to fucking kick people off. I know it will. But somebody, somewhere, has got to give a shit about the safety of women and children. And in Sharia law, a girl can be raped anally up to and vaginally after the age of 8. Any woman not wearing a hijab is their sexual property. They think we're hookers, and Bonnie Blue and Lily Phillips are just fucking telling them that we're all there for the fucking taking. We are fucked. So I say give Shield a go. You know what I mean? I wouldn't encourage anybody that I know to... I wouldn't encourage my sons to do it because I'm a massive pansy. I am a huge pacifist. Literally cannot... I don't like violence, don't like anger of any kind, and I know I sound anger. It's not anger, it's passion. I am passionately against Islam. Filled in a form yesterday because the government are trying to, along with Islam, the government are trying to make Islamophobia a huge thing, a crime, against humanity sort of thing. And it's so I filled in this form to say, why? Why Islam? You don't have this against Christianity. You don't have it against Judaism. Why is it only Islam that you're not allowed to criticise? And I put it to you that it's because they're the ones that are the baddies. Not all of them, not Muslims per se, the people that run it. Like with white people, we're good too. We're like Muslims too. It's just that the people that fucking run us are buggering rent boys on the fucking weekend, do little dodgy fucking handshakes, make fucking conspire behind closed doors on how to fuck us over so that they can get our money. And Islam want to fuck us over so they can get our women, from what I can see. And just world domination. I've watched so many of them say it. This is what we're doing. We will take over your country from inside. And this is what I see playing out on my very council estate. I don't know where this is going, but I know it's going down a bad route. And I said this on Facebook the other day, I wish I could placate you. But I think that this is what they've had, what they have had planned, and they don't have a colour. I like when you enter Freemasonry. Of course you do. Now, when you enter Freemasonry, all you have to do is believe in a deity. It does not matter which one. You just have to believe in a deity. Freemasonry isn't religious. It takes them all in. Like I said, a lot of them are Jews. I used to watch Cities of the Underworld years ago. Funnily enough. Oh, bless. Don Wildman. He actually followed me on YouTube once upon a time. Commented on one of my videos because when my sons were little, we did a little parody of his show, whatever, and spoke to him and whatever. And I asked him, because he spoke about Freemasonry on that program a lot. They have a lot of underground stuff, the Freemasons. And he didn't reply. And next thing you know, he's a Freemason. And that's what they do. Like they just recruit the people that they want in their club. Freemasonry, Islam, whatever. They recruit the bad guys. Andrew Tate is a nasty, vile, misogynistic, doesn't even, he is vile towards women. He has no respect whatsoever. He is typical fucking Muslim man. Do you know what I mean? He's that Arab guy that I dated on crack. Do you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, women are beneath me. I just want women for the money that I can make out of them from making them have sex with other people. No respect. And this is the world that, we need whoever it is, be it the fucking heads of Islam, or be it the heads of fucking Freemasonry, be it the heads of whoever else. They're the ones doing the fucking damage. We're the ones on the ground taking the fucking flak. All Muslim people are tarred because the top ones they've changed the age of consent to 9 in Iraq. Is it? It's either Iraq or Iran. I always get those two mixed up because I'm racist. Yeah. But yeah, lowered the age of consent to 9. Is it Muhammad? Is it the Prophet Muhammad who married a 9-year-old girl? I don't know. I don't know much. I don't want to get into this. I don't want to have, I want to be talking about fucking BTS and crochet, for fuck's sake. Do you know what I mean? I want to be doing fun stuff. I want to be making, comedy videos and fucking just entertaining people. But we need to know about this stuff. And, I will do my best to try and explain it. So, fingers crossed to Shield. Let's hope it saves some people, because I am sick to the eye teeth of seeing reports of little girls and teenagers going missing, and, just sexual abuse of women and children, verbal abuse of women and children. Grown men are meant to protect women and children, not Islamic ones. No. I don't like that. I never look down on anybody. The amount of people who look down on me now, look at me like I'm a piece of shit in my own fucking town, is horrendous. And I'm fucking massively empathetic, mate. This shit fucking gets me. Do you know what I mean? I am struggling really badly with depression at the minute. And I will get through it, because that's what I do. Because, like little old lone wolf over here, I'll just fucking dust myself off, pull up my bootstraps and keep fucking going. But not everybody is like that. And a lot, I just feel so much for the people who are scared. Just every day I've got people saying, no, you're not necessarily to me. Just people going like, mate, what's going on? What do we do? Like, what do we do? We can see that this is happening. What the fuck do we do? And I have nothing except for just saying, I'm here for you. If anybody wants to fucking talk to me, I know that this is a frightening time to be alive for a lot of people. But you're not on your own. And there are people like Shield who are coming out now and doing what the police and the government are purposefully failing to do. Purposefully. On purpose. Letting women and children get hurt on purpose. Because we are run by the same bastards as Islam is run. Alright, I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to go and get a cup of coffee and a fag. And I shall be back with you soon when the all tells me to make another video. If you've made it to the end, I owe you a bevy, but you're going to have to sit and talk to me. I'm not just going to give you a bevy and let you go away. So, bear that in mind. Please consider liking, sharing, subscribing. Like I say, I'm shadow banned to fuck at the minute, so nobody's seeing anything that I do, so I might as well just flash my tits. Nobody's here. Thank you for coming in, Mr. Nobody. Thank you. Maybe one day in the future somebody will say it, I don't know. Thank you for coming. Please come back, and never forget that I love you all.